Hello, I am Wingsong Halo, and this is a recording of Chapter 6 of A New Journey, Dualmon. Yeah, so I'll start that. Chapter 6, My Dualmon Powers. Gee, I wonder what happens in this one. Long after we defeated the Tiger Stripe, our group found itself in a lost part of the Orange Islands. I still wasn't a Dualmon, but if I could find the Dualmon Stone, I could become one. It's like the Sorcerer's Stone, I guess, or the Philosopher's Stone. We searched everywhere in the Tolkien. Is that supposed to be like a reference to Tolkien? If so, please stop. You're doing him a disservice. You're doing us all a disservice. But we had no results. The Dualmon Stone was said to only be found by people who are worthy of its unpredictable powers. By the way, if the camera is shaky, I apologize. I've actually got my laptop on a stack of 2 pillows because my desk is kind of has no available surface on it. So yeah, sorry, I'm a mess. I climbed a cliff eventually, followed by the others. I feel like you put the comma in the wrong place there. It should have been after the cliff. I climbed a cliff, comma, eventually followed by the others. But anyway. Of course, there was nothing but more grass, cliffs, and forest. Let's take a break, Exie suggested. We've been searching for hours. We ate down, and ate lunch, while Braven ate her twig reserves. And the other 2 ate their Pokepuffs. I ate my ham sandwich. I didn't feel very hungry, so I walked a few hundred yards to a small cliff ahead. I couldn't hold my hopeless frustration in any longer, so I yelled, kicking the rock face. What a little bitch. That did nothing but make my foot hurt. So instead I grabbed a boulder and lobbed it at the cliff. Yeah, you show that cliff. Surprisingly, it didn't break. Its cracks began to glow, and thy lit up brighter. Thy lit up brighter and brighter. I couldn't resist touching it, but when I did, it exploded. I got up 5 feet away and was stunned by what was in the crater. There was the Dualmon Stone. Bum, bum, bum. I could not believe it. I picked up the cluster of crystals and wondered why nothing happened when I picked it up. It's because you suck. Seconds later, the others rushed to my side. They were just as stunned as I was. You found the Dualmon Stone? Braven shouted. It has never been seen. Then how do they know it's the Dualmon Stone? It could just be like a random rock. It has never been seen, and you found it one of billions of boulders? He found it one of billions of... Okay. Hurry, put it in your chest! What, is he just gonna go shove it in there or something? By the way, I'm sorry, that was a really ugly face I just made. Anyway. What? I returned. Okay, if you really say so. If your friends tell you to jam a rock in your chest, you do it. I didn't think it would do anything, but when I put it on my chest... Okay, he just has to put it on his chest. Okay. It vanished. Seconds later, the ground began to rumble. Elusive red energy. Elusive, as in an illusion, not eluding capture. Elusive red energy surrounded me, and it lifted me into the air. My eyes filled with red light, and I filled full of power. It burst outward, knocking everyone else down. When I landed on the ground, I was a Zoroark. Because of course he was. Because, this story's, Pokemon God is, a mutated Zoroark. So, I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, also, it's kind of a spoiler because the image for the whole story is half of the box is taken up by a Zoroark face, and the other half is half of a ugly trainer's face. So that wasn't much of a surprise or anything, but my eyes had went from white to glowing dark red, and everything I saw was tinted red. Except for Dualmon and Pokemon, which were surrounded by glowing blue. I could see power and somehow auras, despite the fact that he's not a Lucario, but whatever. It was as if I was part Lucario. Meanwhile, Ash was with Clement, Bonnie, and Serena. So I guess it doesn't take place at the same time as Ash's Kanto journey. But, like, why would he continue traveling if if he thinks that, like, I'm sorry. Just, I'm really upset about what the story has done to Ash. And also, I'm sorry if I cracked my neck. I have, kind of have chronic back pain. Anyway. They all had gloves to suck energy out of their own Pokemon. Now that all 4 of us were Dualmon, we were ready to face Ash. But were you ready to smash him? We would defeat all strong trainers that oppress Pokemon. What are you, Team Plasma? I'm so excited to be a Dualmon, I said, still a Zoroark. And then everybody was like, we can't fucking understand you because you're a Zoroark. I always want to use this form. I think you got some of my Lucario DNA mixed in when you got your powers. Cooper said, I'm super glad we found the Master of Illusions on our side. First thing tomorrow, we can go to Ash. We have unfinished business with him, Exis remarked. But secretly, I was worried about facing Ash, especially if he would dare to bring in Zekrom again. I couldn't take losing against Zekrom a 3rd time. When were the first 2 times? Did I space out during reading that, or were they just, like, not in here? But my excitement cleared out my worries. We finally had a real organized plan. Yeah, because, like, you finally got whatever. So, basically, they couldn't do anything until you were a Dualmon, too. Like, why is everybody helpless until, like, you had that power? I don't know why I'm trying to analyze this. I really don't. But we finally had a real organized plan, and we wouldn't back down against any enemy. So, that was chapter 6 of, A New Journey, Dualmon. So, thank you for listening, and I hope you catch the next episode.